Urban Festival Africa, known as CUFA FEST, will be held in Mangaung in the Free State. The week-long festival has a series of events that form part of the music, lifestyle and cultural activities. Festival goers will enjoy stand-up comedy, a woman-to-woman economic breakfast, music concerts and the CUFA. Now, Festival Director Ben Moseme and one of the performing artists, Maleh, and famous comedian David Cow join us today on the show. Lady and gentlemen, very good morning. Thanks for coming on to the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
Good morning.
Ordinarily, I want to start with the festival director, but there is a rose between two thorns.
I love it. Thank you.
You go.
Maleh, you look fabulous.
Thank you so very much.
Cool. Now that we've gotten out of the way, Ben, good morning.
Good morning, Hugo. Good morning to the listeners.
Festival is back. What can we expect this year?
The festival is a 10-day activity. We'll be launching on the 3rd, this coming Thursday, at Neville Hill. That's where we'll be showcasing our beautiful city, the city of roses, Mangaung. Will be CUFA selling, CUFA said. So on the 10th of October, we're going to have the CUFA comedy. That's where David will come in and elaborate. There's a big Free State lineup with Tumi Morake, with Tio Hau Hau from Velcom, Samari, just Chris Mapani.
And some guests as well.
Yes, Fisonen and others. So the same day, we're going to have the the empowerment stage, woman-to-woman empowerment stage at Pekoffs. That's where we're going to have Prof. Mamoketi Pakeng, joined by Oskoni Ferguson. They will be empowering women at Pekoffs with regards to a presentation and a talk, an engagement, woman-to-woman. On Friday, we're going to have the woman-to-woman music concerts. That's where we're going to have Maleh performing or sharing the stage with the likes of Zonke, Lira, Miss T Nation, DJ Zinhle, Lamiz, amongst others, and Kelly Kumalo. Yeah, on the Friday, we've got a back-to-back. We're saying all roads lead to Bloemfontein. We've got Scorpion Kings as well at Rose Garden. And the indoor will be the woman-to-woman, which is at All Grace. Tickets are available at Ticket Pro and CompuTicket, ShopRite Checkers, Spa, Shell, BP, garages. And the Scorpion Kings will have an electrifying lineup at the Rose Garden. Like I said, tickets are already open. On Saturday is the biggest day before the finale, which is the CUFA Cup on Sunday. So Saturday is the global stage. That's where you get the likes of Zonke again, Kelly Kumalo, Ringo. We've got Oscar Mbo. You've
got a lot, Ben. That's happening, and I'm excited. And it's a combination of so much. There's arts, there's culture, there's sport, there's comedy, and there's the likes of Maleh who are performing on the grand stage. What can we expect from you?
I'm so excited. I mean, my career started in Bloemfontein. Anytime I get the opportunity to perform there, these are the audiences that I grew up in front of, and I am very much excited about sharing just the highlights from my 4 studio albums. It's been a beautiful 21-year journey. And, if you know me on that stage, my main aim is to make sure the people sing along. So I always have my choir join me on the stage. Yeah. And anywhere where we have a celebration of women being celebrated, you know that it's going to be a very powerful get-together.
Now, we talk about culture being dynamic, right? How do you feel that culture for you has evolved? I mean, your hairdo is absolutely remarkable.
The hair,
right?
just so you know,
absolutely love it.
She's been here.
Did you do the hair?
Here since 5 a.m. doing her hair. We arrived at 5 to 10 just for makeup.
Well, there's obviously going to be a bunch of comedy, a lot to laugh at. David in the building. Yeah. But let's talk about this hairstyle and the evolvement of culture and how it's impacted your music. And is it expressed in who you are today versus whom you are 21 years ago?
It was always my intention when I started as a solo artist to make sure that I represented my people. I'm from Lesotho originally, and, just in general...
She's got her papers, though. She's got her papers.
I mean, just in general, our cultures in Africa are just so rich and so beautiful, and hence, as women, we get to go the extra mile with being able to express that, outwardly. So as an artist, it's been one of just my intentions to aesthetically express myself as Mosotho, and you see it and you feel it through the music as well. Absolutely.
We definitely see it. David, it's good to have you on the show. Good to see you again.
Thank you for having me.
A big part of this festival is entertainment and also the good laughs, right? You like to tackle social issues. What can participants or...
We went from, we used to do San Duplessis, which is maybe a 900,000 seater.
Yeah, 1,000 seater.
One night, then it became 2 nights. Then, I don't know if you remember the tent from Mandela's funeral. We're doing more than 4,000 people in a comedy show during the week.
Wow.
In the city of Roses, in Mangaung. I think this is our 14th or 13th year. Literally during the week in Bloemfontein, Mangaung somewhere, there's 4,000 or 5,000 people attending a comedy show.
So they're obviously attending because they have an expectation on performance.
Oh, yeah.
So let's talk about that performance. What can they look forward to? Those that are not going to be there, what are they missing out on?
I think what's always been critical and crucial, for me, everything has been about developing talent or discovering, developing. And then this year then gives the opportunity also to the local comedians that they don't live in Joburg, they don't perform here as much, you know. But once we're in the Free State, the Tieho Kakao, I mean, one of my all-time favorites from Velcom, you know, full-time, used to do jewelry design, and we're trying to get him to a stage where he can start sustaining himself full-time as a comedian. So these are the type of opportunities that you find where people like that can shine, you know. So you can have your headliners, Sifisonen and Dumisolindi. These guys have headlined Black Songli for years. But you come to the Free State, you'll find the Tieho Kakao who's closing the show. With that entire lineup of Etumi Morake, you've got Samari, you've got Pomama Mama. So again, then the stage allows local talent to shine beyond just being local, you know, and to set the tone.
You said something that's very important, that you're giving some of these young comedians or comedians who aren't on the national stage an opportunity to perform. Now, the issues around stage fright, the issues around how does one individual move from Mangaung, move to a bigger province where greater audiences. What sort of conversations are you having behind or backstage, if you were, with some of these artists in order to get them to that place where they can sustain themselves?
Yeah, I guess this is where the debate between culture and arts will always come in. You know, when we started Black Songli, the idea was if anyone wants to perform in any language other than English, they have a stage. So then you've got a whole scene of Zulu comedians performing in Zulu in KZN, making a career out of it. Some of them, you and I have never even heard of them in Joburg, but they have a living in KZN. Then you move to the Free State where I could do a show almost entirely in Sesotho, including with a white audience or white people, mixed audience, and no one would have a problem. People will all enjoy the show equally. So you can then, that confidence that comes with when I'm performing in Sotho, to now I'm gonna go to Joburg, it's a big stage, it's more mixed. Do I change my act? What do I do? So this is where you get the confidence. I mean, if you're in front of 4,000 or 5,000 people that think you're funny, there's no stage or room you can walk into anywhere in the country and let people know that you are funny, you know, regardless of the language.
Excellent.
So the confidence that you build at home, you know, when they say be famous first at home before you venture out there. So this is the opportunity that the show brings. Other than that, the show is funny. The audience is always ready to laugh. And that's what comedy is about, you know, making people laugh. There's too much stress in the country. There's been a lot of stress for a long time.
Yeah. I want to talk, Ben, as we wrap up about the CUFA Cup and how you hope that will foster community spirit.
Yeah, remember that the economy is a bit stretched at the moment. The ticket price for soccer is your lowest ticket price that you get, and the capacity is 40,000 in the Free State Stadium. So you're able to now do the finale televised, you know, a proper kickoff at 3 o'clock where Marumo Gallants will be playing Kaizer Chiefs. People from Botshabelo, from Tabanchu, from the nearby rural areas, the township, you know, low income earners are able now to come and celebrate the finale of CUFA Festival with us on the 13th of October. So it's about affordability, but again, the performance and the production for the day is to have 2 PSL teams. You know, we've got Marumo, we've got Kaiser Chiefs, you've got Curtain Raisers, the General and Mangaung United. You've got parachutes, pyrotechnics. You've got a proper LED parameter board on the grass. So it's something electrifying. You've got Harley Davidson bikers, the Mini Cooper clubs. You know, so you're bringing all this.
You've got everything.
You've got everything, so that it's value for money, it's entertainment, and it's about social cohesion. It's about coming together. It's about unpacking. It's about forgetting about whether there's a loaf of bread at home or what's happening tomorrow at school.
Absolutely incredible CUFA Festival coming up shortly. Maleh, I'm going to close with you, and you can tell us what those that aren't coming to the event are going to miss out on, and certainly what those that are present can look forward to.
Look, I've got, you know, just some of the greatest hits that I've done. Ketlo Fihla being one of the songs that people have absolutely fallen in love with at the moment. Seeing that it's also a soul in terms of genre-based kind of a platform. Those who are lovers of, you know, the best soul music, I always love to do some covers as well. So it's going to be lots of fun had, absolutely.
Well, we look forward to it. Thanks so much for coming onto the show, the three of you. Maleh, obviously the rose between the two thorns. Ben Moseme, appreciate your time. David Cow, Mr. Funny Man, great seeing you.
Thank you, brother.
You watch the newsfeed.
You're the boss.
What newsfeed, the AM edition CUFA Festival is what we were discussing coming up to you shortly.